What's up, everybody? Back again with another video. Just gotta say it again. Happy Horror Sunday to all you horror fans. Alright, now I'm gonna read off the first half of my October, or I should say my Horror October movie list for the month. I already previewed and watched the original two Halloweens. I always watch them back to back because to me there's like one full movie. So let's get started. I'm wearing this wild and silly hat. It's actually keeping my head a little warm. Alright, here we go. So my October Halloween horror list of movies. You know the Halloweens are in there. I already previewed 1 and 2. I lost 3, so I'm gonna wait for it in the mail. Because naturally we're gonna have 4. Good Times, Danielle Harris. I hope she does appear in another Halloween somewhere down the road. I believe she's a great actress. I enjoyed her in See No Evil 2. I believe that she carried that movie, actually. It wasn't as good as the first one, but I still enjoyed it. Next up, we have the Halloween collection I have here, which has Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection, and Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers. I love The Curse of Michael Myers. It's a classic, sort of like a Celtic druid type feel to it. It is, to me, it's one of the darker films in the Halloween franchise that was made. The Curse of Michael Myers, that is. And then we got another 80s classic. The same actress appeared in before the sun, Buffy the Vampire Slayer was a series. She appeared and played Buffy in the movies on the big screen. And she also appeared in Deadly Friend, which is a classic. If you haven't seen this, man, check it out. It is fun and twisted. It's directed by Wes Craven. Let me just read off a couple of names. Whoops. This is crazy. Well, it's Christy Swanson. They don't have any of the actors' names that appear in the movie on the back for some reason. This got producers and directors and stuff. But Wes Craven, he's a classic. Next up we got, I believe they're doing another one. I don't know if it's they did away with the second movie that came out to the franchise and they're redoing the second, or they're rebooting the film, the franchise itself, and that's Silent Hill. I haven't got really into trying to find out all the detail yet about it, but this original one is another classic. My favorite character in this movie is the cop. She kicks some butt, man. And if I'm not mistaken, you can leave a comment in the comment section below. If the cop in Silent Hill, was she the one who appeared in the first several seasons of The Walking Dead? Because I know there's another actress that looks like her. Unsure about that. Next up, one of my favorite classic fun times, The Goonies Meet the Monsters. Monster Squad. It's another one on my Horror October list. This one I haven't watched since I was younger, and I know I seen it with my grandfather. My grandfather was also a big horror fan. He came up on the old black and white House of Wax, all the Vincent Price, all the Universal Monsters, all the classics. But this one is starring Christopher Lee, who played Dracula most of his career in films, and Peter Cushing, the original Vampire Slayer. Now it's about a vampire. It's a vampire movie, I should say. I'm probably gonna watch this one today, and then I'll probably do a standalone review on this movie. Next up, I came across it several years back at the Dollar Tree. That's why it's always, I'm learning that you see a movie and it looks kind of cheesy on the outside because the low money that went into it. the budget. So I learned not to judge a book by its cover, so to speak. And that was Murder Party. I'm glad I picked it up and checked it out because I really enjoyed this film. And this film, you don't only have to wait to Halloween to watch it. It's just funny. This guy's hysterical. So you haven't seen that, check it out. Bing. I'm going to go back to the earlier part of the 80s again. With House, starring William Katt. And the big dude from Night Court. A lot of you probably don't remember Night Court. It was an old TV show, TV series. It was on during the week. I think around dinner time or so. I could be mistaken. Maybe that was the reruns. But House is a comical horror. Very cool. Next one starring Mia Farrow. This one's more of a serious type, satanic based horror movie. This I could probably watch once a year. Rosemary's Baby and Halloween is that once a year. But Rosemary Baby is a real wild and twisted film. If you haven't seen that, check that out. Some of it's slow based, so if you're not used to those kind of horror movies or don't really get into viewing them, you might want to just check out the trailer. Next up was another one I ordered because I seen it trailer of it online. It's the Trailer Park of Terror. Independent film, low budget, but it was, what a movie, man. It was fun. Whole lot of fun. You got that guy jamming out on a guitar. Another cool, worthwhile film to watch in October. Next up, we got American Horror Story Coven. This one was my favorite one out of the series this season. Enjoy it quite. You got dead people, zombies, the old type of zombies, the New Orleans type, the black magic, the devil worshipping. We're not talking about zombies from the dead. Other than her, she gets brought back from the dead, but there are other people that are under the spell of zombie. So that's cool. Next up, we got another horror classic. The Masters of Terror and the Macabre. George A. Romero and Stephen King's original Creep Show. I checked out the TV series. The video cut out. So let me represent this one again. By George A. Romero and Stephen King. Very classic. Next up, if you like movies about dolls, possessed little things, this would be the movie for you. Dead Silence, very cool. I remember the first time I watched it, I didn't like it too much, and I watched it again about a month ago, and I fell in love with this movie. Ain't that something throughout time? Movies that you watched years ago, yeah. And then you all of a sudden watch them years later down the road and you just like become the biggest fan of something that you didn't like in the beginning. Maybe, I think it came out a little too early in time of the horror genre. I think maybe that's what it was. And next up, I got a childhood one, but I think this is more of an updated, like the newer show, maybe the 90s or late 80s, early 90s. Might even be 2000s because I think they kept, coming up with new people that wanted to redo them or stuff, just for a newer audience. I like the original audience, the hippie version, the Scooby Snacks, the tripping, the psychedelic type stuff going on in the cartoon. Those are the cartoons I like. But anyway, at Scooby-Doo, what's new Scooby-Doo? Halloween Booze Clues. Booze Clues. It's fun though. I enjoy it, man. They got a couple 2 or 3 pumpkins in there in a pumpkin patch. There's some images. Check out the images. These are always fun, man. Sometimes if I'm going to watch a lot of horror, and I've been watching a lot of horror for years, in between I take a break from it and I watch something like this, or I'll watch a comedy. Just kind of keeps my mind renewed from, I guess if I watch too many horror movies, long story short, it kind of like starts changing the mood of my days after a while. So I break it up with, in between watching horror, I'll watch a cartoon, or I'll watch a comedy or an action movie, or the Trailer Park Boys, or Fubar 1 and 2. Terry, much love, brother. But yeah, so that's the first half of my list. Like I said, I will be coming back with more videos. I want to do at least one more or two more today. And yeah, once again, thank you for viewing my content. I'll be back with the second half of this video at some point. Might be a day or so. I got some other videos lined up that I want to do today before I do the second half of this video. We got a little more time before Halloween, so it does work out. Once again, everybody keep it safe, keep it fun, and keep your Sunday horror. And I'll catch you later with some more videos. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Peace.